All right, Rippers, good to see you again. Welcome back. I hope you guys are having a fantastic, what is it, Monday, right? Did you remember to take the trash out? That is, if today's your trash day. I did. I got it out there. I also brought it back in. Woohoo! Points for me, right? I'm such a good domestic husband or domestic man or whatever I am. I don't know. But I'm good at it, right? Getting ready to fix dinner. Gonna have some sort of pork tenderloins tonight. I'll be sure to put that up into the comment section. So be sure to check out my comments for great recipes. And eventually, once I get things situated enough, I'll even be doing some live cooking for you guys so you can see how to prepare it. Even though most of you probably know how to cook, I know from listening to all that talk on Backwoods and Hutch's channel. They sound like and POTB's got a whole barbecue situation going on in the back of his truck, right? That's right. That's how you get a team together right there. Happy army is a not hungry army, right? Or something like that is a fed army, right? So anyway, I know you guys know how to cook, but some of you might enjoy them out there. I try to use things that I grow during the growing season as well. Now, of course, during the non-growing season, unless I have it frozen or something like that, I have to go to the store and get it like anybody else. But it does save you money and stuff like that. I also use a service that sends me stuff during the off season, occasionally from time to time to fill in. But I do that more for the new recipes if I see they got a new recipe and whatnot like that. And it all works out in the end where I spend less for food. So that being said, that's all good stuff, right? I hope you guys are doing the same things because today we all know that it's hard times out there, right? We got to watch our pennies. We got to be careful and be aware, right? Things are definitely different. Now, do I think the world's going to end? No, I don't think the world's going to end. I don't think it's going to crumble or anything like that. Will we see some big changes and some possible upheavals and things like that? Sure. But the reason why I say I don't think we'll see them is because I really hope we don't see them, right? Because nobody, and I can tell you this, nobody wants that kind of life situation to happen or living environment to happen, right? If you don't believe me, take a look at the countries that a lot of these refugees are coming from, right? Now, I'm not saying that I agree with what's happening and them all coming and flooding into our borders and being allowed just to come in so we don't know who, what, when, where, and how, right? But I will say that where they're coming from, I don't think anybody here that's been blessed enough to be born in America really has appreciation for what hard living is. Now, I know there's going to be some of you out there that say, oh, I know what hard living is. I'm out living on the street right now. I hear you. But even then, living on the street where they're at doesn't happen because, well, you probably could be jailed or worse for living on the street and or violence be upon you, right? Right. And here you have the ability to go to places, people that are reaching out to help feed you and house you and things like that and get you a good second chance start, right? In those other countries, they don't care at all. Not saying ours does, because if we did, we wouldn't be over in other countries right now fighting away and trying to be the big policeman or the hall monitor for every other country in the world, right? We'd be focusing on ourselves right now because we're about ready to fall apart if we're not careful. That's why I say we don't want it to happen. So we need to think like, not that it's not going to happen. How can we do things to make a change, make sure it doesn't happen, right? Make things better in our communities. Start at a local level. I know that sounds silly. A lot of you guys, oh, that's what got us here in the first place. It didn't, as far as in a local level. Our complacency, laziness, and consumerism definitely got us where we're at. But that being said, it doesn't mean we can't change it, right? And we have to, because it's so ingrained and so deep right now. You have to start at a local level. You've got to get at the cause, right? You got to start down at the bottom and work back up to rebuild it all anew, right? Taking a few off the top of the bad guys and things like that, or the corrupt, power mongers and all of that, that's not going to do anything. There's plenty of them to replace them. but starting at the bottom, bringing people together, making a strong bond that says we're tired of the two system, three system, three-sided system or two-sided system, right, left, whatever. We're tired of all of that. We're here for the people. It was what this country was started to be, right? That's why we have the Constitution. That's why we have the Bill of Rights. That's why it says what it says in those two documents. And I suggest everybody read them. It is as well as the Bible. They're all guidelines on how to live and make a happy world. Okay, a world that does take care of everyone, right? That's willing to try, right? So that being said, enough preaching and all that kind of stuff. Get off my soapbox. I just wanted to say that with you guys because I got in a conversation today with a family member about that. And, we do need to change our mindset a little bit, right? We need to do that to bring about a positive change that'll actually happen and start down at the bottom, right? Because if we just keep saying the negative stuff, it's just going to stay that way. And the more and more it's going to make people say, what can I do? Right? I can't change anything. I just got to worry about me. See, that's what got us here. So we need to not do that. That's part of the reason why I even have a channel to start with. I mean, heavens knows I'm not monetized in any way or anything like that. Even though I have a PayPal, I really don't mention it a whole lot because it's not the reason why I do this. I do this because I thought that there needed to be a positive outlet, right? One that people could watch, that helped give them information, helped us share information back and forth, because I am by no means the know-all and be-all on any subject. But I have been blessed with being able to have lots of experiences in my times, as well as hard times like right now. I'm not going to lie, things could be better. But because of that broad range of experiences and ability to do things for a period of time, I do think I have things to share. I think everybody has positive things to share. I think there's worth and value in every human being if we look, right? Some less than others, some more than others. Some may even have help finding that positive person, right? That good, productive person, that special something that you have to share with others. But it's there if we let it be, right? So, that being said, I hope you guys are all doing good. I hope you're all staying safe out there. And I'm not going to end the video. I know you think I am. So stick. Don't go anywhere, because you got to like, share, and subscribe, right? Especially sharing, right? You got to share. Got to put a comment at the bottom of the video. Let me know what you think. Anything you want to share. As you know, I respond as best I can to all of them. And I think I do a pretty good job at responding to all my friends out there in the community. And, share some things if you got some knowledge. If I'm wrong about something, share that too. I'm a big boy. I can handle it, right? I ask that you be respectful, just like I would you, because, hey, I got feelings. But I don't let them control me. That being said, it's mail call day. What did we do? We got in some mail, right? Woohoo! Always love it. Benny hates it, though. As you guys have heard in past videos, Benny sounds like he'll knock the glass out of a door or chew their leg off. Now, one of two of those things he's done, knocked the glass out of the door a couple times. Yeah, that was a little spendy to fix, but I fixed it myself, because that's something we need to learn how to do, is fix things ourselves these days. And we're working on correcting Benny and introducing him to the people that come deliver, so that he knows that they're okay as long as I'm here, right? Right. That's what we need to do if you're training a dog. So, that being said, mail call. Got a couple things. One, if you haven't seen these before, they're Molly. Got a pack of, what do we got here? 2, 4, 6. A pack of 6. Got them on Amazon. Of course, Amazon gets here right quick. I needed some quick mollies. These are quick. Some of them are fabric. Those are a little slower. Some of them are attached to the pouch you want to put on something, right? But these are meant to weave in and out. Now, this isn't the correct way. I'm just showing you. If I had another pouch here, I could, and I'll do that in future video. But it's meant to weave things and attach a pouch or other pouches and can, things onto your backpack, your plate carrier, your battle belt, and whatnot. And that's why I got this, because we've got some projects that are going to be coming up here in the future where we're going to be working on battle belt, right? Some other projects, like this bag here that came in the mail. This bag, I was looking for a bag that didn't scream tactical, right? Because if things do get rough or hard, you don't want to draw attention to yourself saying, look at me, look at me. I have lots of cool stuff on me, or I may have a rifle in there, or I may have a pistol, etc. Lots of good stuff. So I tried to find one that was kind of just plain, and yeah, it has Molly. So I kind of didn't want it to have as much Molly on it, but I don't think it's too tactical looking because it was in, the section for school bags and things like that. So it's not super tactical. It's not really expensive. I think this was only about $22 or something like that. So it's not a super expensive one. It's your everyday bag that somebody might get at Walmart or whatnot. In fact, I think Walmart carries these. And it's outdoor products. It's still well enough built, but it doesn't just scream, come take my stuff, right? So what we're going to do with this is we want to keep it plain looking. I don't want to hang a bunch of things on it. I might hang a few things. I don't know yet. I got these more for the battle belt project we have coming up. So we got some cool stuff coming for that I'll share with you guys. But this bag is going to be our get home bag, right? This is going to be the bag that you have in your truck that you grab to go, or in a bad situation. Say you are there and the Chi-Coms jump out and they're parachuting from the sky and whatnot like that. Do you have a bag that you can grab and take action or get home and protect your family, right? That's the kind of thing, So say they've come in and your little town, they parachuted down, and they've kind of taken over areas and stuff like that, and you don't want them to grab you. Well, you just want a plain backpack. Or if you live in a big city filled with violent people that are out there looking to steal your car and other things from you, you want something that doesn't just scream, come make me a victim, right? So I got that right here. It's got, as you can see here, it's got just a single main pouch in it, which is all it really needs. And it has a area there that you can put like your laptop or whatnot like that. It's got a little pouch thing right here for this pouch, so you can put your quick to get at items, maybe some EDC items, stuff like that. It's got some attachment areas like that. It's got an area where your earphones could come out, which I don't advise wearing when you're out and about because you're not paying attention to what's going on around you, unless they're the kind like I have where they intensify things that are going on around you. Just saying. It's got a side pocket here, right here, for putting some things. This is where you put your maps, things to get at quick like that, maybe a little first aid kit in there. In fact, in the comment section, put down in there what you would have in a get home bag, right? Or a tactical incident bag, right? But a gray man, think get home, think just the basics of what you need to get you home, right? Something you could deploy, but nobody even knew you had it on you. That's the purpose of this bag, right? It's got nice padded straps. It's got a little clip here for dispersing the load. Now, that's one thing that we might add to this maybe is a hip belt for supporting more weight, or you could just leave it like this so it doesn't look like it's meant to support a lot of weight. I think I might be adding a clip on each of these, maybe like a female or male clip, either one, but adding that to the straps, and you'll see why. I'm waiting for one more thing to come in so I can go over that with you. There's a reason for that. Shoot, this is even big enough. You could put a bulletproof, or I should say bullet resistant backpack panel in here, right? But you wouldn't notice, right? You could maybe even get some patches on there, like get yourself a free the dolphins or 2A patch over here, just random stuff like that makes it look like sew them on, that makes it look like you're just a traveler that going around experiencing things, maybe a Bigfoot patch, right? Something like that, just your local area, Gold Hill House of Mystery. That's a good one. Look that up on the internet. Yeah, it's a cool place. It's here right around in the valley I live in. So one of those weird ones where things roll uphill, that kind of stuff. So that being said, it's even got a little area there for a water bottle. That's going to come in handy. So that's what we're going to do with this. That's the project's going to be. Put your comments down in the comment section for what you might add to that. Now, for the other project we have going right now, the IFAC, right? The say enhanced IFAC, and what kind of things. I've been reading your guys' comments. You guys have a lot of great ideas there. Some of them are the ones that I've decided to put in there. We'll be doing a follow-up video on that. One of the things I ordered I ordered a decompression needle. Now, that didn't come in, and I am in no way a doctor, not advising people to use such a device, and unless you're trained or know somebody or have somebody with you that's trained. But it is a piece of kit that is good to have in a situation, especially if you think you might get into some sort of situation where you might need to use a decompression needle, right? And we can go over that in future videos, but otherwise, not giving you any medical advice, not meant for you to do or say anything that I do, just my opinions, right? So that being said, not trying to sell you anything too, like for my last strike where they thought I was trying to sell ammo. No, I don't sell ammo. So that being said, this is not a decompression needle. I think a lot of you are saying, hey, that's not a decompression needle. Well, yes and no. One thing I found out, and that's why I wanted to share it with you guys, is that it is, but it's not like the one you see that has a pen. You know, it's in a bigger setup that you can use the actual pen housing even for doing a tracheotomy if you wanted. That kind of thing, but it's what they call a piercer's needle. It's for people who, put bigger piercings in places, here, there, everywhere. These days you never know. If I could get it in there. Anyway, see if it comes through the other side. No, but that being said, this is a piercer's needle, which is really the same thing. It's a large bore needle. This one in this case is a 16 or 18 bore, I believe, or gauge. It's a 14 gauge, and it has a sleeve that goes over it, all sterile. This is a sterile setup right here. It's got a sleeve that goes over it, so that way when you find the right spot to put it and you put it in that spot, you can pull the Sharpie part out, the needle part, and it leaves a tube in there that allows things to breathe, say, aerate, drain, like knees or things like that, because injuries like that do happen in SHTF. People fall down, right? You can get some swelling, some blood doing up. That's what these are good for as well. But it's basically, come to find out, the same thing as a decompression needle. But here's the cool part. Decompression needle is going to cost you $23 basically. You might be able to find them as low as $17 depending. But these days they seem to be running about 22 something. These, for a pack of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them, were like $8.99, right? So that's a lot better, right? And you can carry these use them as refills to use in the decompression needle holder thing too. So just thought I'd share that with you guys. Don't want to unsterilize it, but basically just imagine a nice Sharpie big bore needle there with a plastic tube over it. So when you stick it in, you pull the Sharpie part out, leaves the tube in, right? Cool stuff. Anyway, I hope that was a fun mail call for you. I know it was a little long-winded and stuff, but had some things on my mind I wanted to share with you guys from a conversation I had today. And I think we need to start thinking about things as, the end of the world's not necessarily coming for sure if we don't want it to. So get out there and get proactive in making it not happen, or getting ready for it in case it does, right? Because that's what we're here for. Readiness, preparedness, prepping, whatever you want to call it, homesteading, practicing it all. It's fun. If anything else, it's a cool hobby, right? And it's a great hobby to have because it's not like you're wasting your money. So until next time, stay safe, stay secure, always be aware of your surroundings, always carry, stay dangerous, and until next time, adios and aloha. Oh, and by the way, don't forget, comment, like, share, and subscribe. That good stuff.